The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
Good night. Hello, one and all. It's Friday. What's going on? We got a good topic for tonight. Tonight, we're going to discuss a few things in our community that probably has been on the back burner for probably too long. We about to open, I don't want to say Pandora's box, but we have some good dialogue tonight. We have a few good people on the line with us and in studio. So without further ado, let's make it happen. Tonight's topic is about we talk about the cause and effects of abandonment within our community. So we're going to break that down to a science, kind of figure out certain little things. And I'm going to explain why we decided to choose this topic and why it's important to like really open up when it comes to this. So without further ado, I'm your host for tonight. My name is John. To the left of me is my man, Yo Q.
What's up?
What it do?
Man? Back in the shop, man. Officially open, man.
Let's get them in the building. Open the door, y'all, and let them in. The ladies of tonight. Aaliyah is in the building. What up?
Hello, everyone.
Look at me funny when I said what happened.
I hope Aliyah never hear what you said.
I said the ladies of tonight.
Ladies of the night.
I didn't say of the night. I said of tonight.
Tonight. Okay.
The ladies of tonight.
Okay.
Okay. I would never treat my queens like that. Are you crazy?
Okay.
Okay, in the building, fresh off the PJ, without her feet dangling. Jess is in the building. What up, Jess?
What's up?
Hi, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
I can hear you. You ain't crashing those studios and you ain't crashing
No, I'm home.
Okay. All good. Fresh off the plane. I see that. So tonight's topic, abandonment in our community. The cause and effects. Single parent households.
Yeah.
A repeated effect. Why do we do the things that we do? How does it affect us? Do we repeat the same cycle? Do we allow our kids to repeat the same cycle? Is it just in the Black community? Why is it in the Black community? Yeah. So we're going to touch on all that tonight. But before I go any further, I got somebody on the line. And she was so early. The topic, she's like, yo, I want this topic. I got to get in on this topic. I want this topic. Yo, she called in so early. She called in, and when I answered the phone, she just started going, hey, I want to talk to you about this topic. I said, whoa. So it's not even 9:00 yet.
The reason. The reason.
She's like, yeah, I'm ready. I said, all right. Are you black or white? She's like, I'm black. Why? I said, because you super early. So without further ado, my girl, Exotic is on the phone. What up, Exotic? What it do?
Hello, everyone.
Good night, good night, good night. How are you?
Good night. I'm blessed. I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the topic. Abandonment within our community. So you were eager to jump on the line super early. So let's make it happen right now.
I mean, there's several reasons why you have abandonments, and there's a lot of single parents. The absentee parents. It could be two reasons. One, they have their priorities all screwed up, or two, the parent that's involved in the child's life feel like they want to use that child to control the other individual.
Right. That's true.
People think because you have a child, that means, we're supposed to be together forever. And that's not the case. And you want to use the child as, your leveling field. And that's not right. You're only hurting that child at the end.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, true.
So, all right, let me ask you, single mother, how long?
Well, I'm a single mom. I've been a single mom for 15 years. I divorced my ex-husband, and he chose the streets over his son, and it was more so, that's what it was. As long as him and I was together, he wants to be a family. But when I said, you know what, no, you're not doing right by me, he felt like, okay, well, if I'm not with you, then I divorce you, I divorce the kids.
Oh.
So let me ask you now, all right, because this is the thing I've always been.
We're getting a feed from.
Are you near a TV or something?
Our radio, anything? Are open?
Near computer or something?
Yeah. Walk away for a minute.
You could probably just mute your computer. It's getting a feedback.
She's on speaker or what?
No, I'm not on speaker. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wakanda is still doing it. But all right. Either way. So let me ask you now, did you grow up in a single parent household yourself?
No, I grew up with both parents, and that's what I wanted for my kids. The same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, the ex-husband, what about him?
What about him?
Did he just grow up like
damn?
But you know what? For him, he grew up in a single household.
That's what
his mom raised him.
That's what we want.
And for some, and you have society nowadays that that's the norm. You see it on television. They have shows now. Back then, it was the Huxtables and Good Time. It was both parents. Now society is mainly single parents.
Right.
That's the norm. Like it's normal.
See, the reason why I was asking that is just to find out more background on it. Meaning that individual. All right. So when you were married, I'm just trying to kind of break it down a little bit. So when you were married, was he playing the role like the husband, the father? Everything was.
Father, yes. Take my son, everything. Like he was there. He was there. But the moment I divorced him, like I said, he divorced my kids. And it's I don't want to say just the guys that are deadbeats or turning back on their kids. You have females that do the same thing, that would choose penis over their family.
Right.
So it's not just guys.
It definitely is not. The reason why also I was trying to figure it out, because sometimes it's a person can play the role but so long, and if it's in you, it's in you, and if it's not in you, then it's not in you. If you wasn't really around that environment, or if you wasn't taught, or if you didn't see things on a second hand to know that this is how family structure is, while this may not be, this is the dysfunctional situation. Some people can't tell. So if you're in a dysfunctional situation, it's normal to you, dysfunctional to someone else. And again, he may have try to play the role to keep the family or to keep you happy, but him doing what he's doing once he's free is really probably him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's who he is, right?
And that's the thing with it. And then you try and figure out now. So the thing that we're trying to figure out, where does that stem from, and why is the repeated cycle? So now the thing that we're trying to figure out now, do you think maybe, do you have a son, a daughter, or?
I have sons.
Sons. So now, are you afraid that they may repeat the same cycle?
I am afraid, but you know what? It's what you instill in your kids. You understand me? Yeah. I might have been a single mom raising them, but I bring them up there. I'll bring it. Hey, listen, it takes two. You understand me?
Right.
Because mommy did it. That's not the norm.
Right.
You have a child, and I think that we as society, before you just go live with somebody, really mentally get to know them.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because you don't want to just a baby mama. You want somebody to raise your family with. You don't want to just a baby daddy. And if you see that they're not there for their other kids, it's a pattern. Wake up.
Yeah.
So we talk about that all the time on this show, that when it comes to this relationship thing,
Yeah.
I think too many people worry about having a body next to them. You know what I mean? Like try and learn. I mean, you'll never fully
Know somebody.
know someone all the way to the end, but at
Yeah.
least try and learn that individual as much as possible to find out if that person is going to fit in with you, on a long-term base. Because I think what it is nowadays, everyone is so lonely and just trying to have someone next to them that they're just settling for whatever at this point. So then
and that's the thing. We shouldn't have to settle.
Yeah.
Right.
You shouldn't have to settle. But you're right. You're not going to know the individual. You're not going to know anything about them. But you need to sit back and ask yourself, what's important to you? Does that person possess that quality that you want that's important to you? Is it someone that you can sit down and have a conversation with, or a couple of times get hard and leave you?
But sometimes there's always different factors, because they're saying there's a that majority of this comes from divorced. Most of it, majority of the single parenting come from divorce. And you actually said that's where yours started too, but that doesn't say because you and that person separated, we should just separate from the kids also. I have a situation going through right now where these kids, two kids, were actually go from 10. One was 10, one was 4. I was their stepfather, and I don't use the word step with them. And actually, she asked for a divorce. As usual, the ladies always ask for divorce. She asked for a divorce, and she cuts off those kids. She cut off the kids from me. I was the only dude in that little, especially the young man. I was the only dude in his life from 4-year-old to the age of 20. And she does everything to cut him off from me. So, that's what I'm trying to figure out up to this moment. But
did you ever ask her why?
I can't talk. We have no contact.
Because so there was this guy I was dating for 12 years, whatever, and that's who my kids call dad. Okay, him and I were not together, but I would never take that away from him. You understand me? When he comes into town, he takes my kids over his kids. We fly down there to see him. My kids stay with him. Those are his kids, regardless of what.
Yeah,
you understand me? You have to, as a parent, I'm not going to say as a mom or dad, as a parent, you do what's best for your child. If you're the only father figure that they know and you've been there for them, she should have never pulled them away from you, regardless you guys are not together. Yes. You do what's best for those kids.
Yeah, it's very selfish. I wish I could pass on that message. Yeah. It's crazy.
But you see that
she did that for her. She did that for herself. She was trying to hurt you.
Yeah,
That's where you separate adults from kids. You know what I'm saying? Like the adults.
Well, it's one thing to be one thing to be a girl, and it's another thing to be a woman. Those are two different things.
Thanks.
That's
true.
And she know how you felt about those kids, so she was using that to control you. Or if you can't be with me, you can't be around my kids. But it's not about you.
That was the word that was said.
See, some of this spawned from a actual thing that Ali and we were going over, and there's a few men that had an enormous amount of kids, and we're trying to figure out like what would cause someone to constantly keep having kids but not stick around. Like, example, one gentleman had 32 kids with 17 females.
Yeah.
34? 34 kids with 17 females.
Wow.
So there's no way that you can equally love 32 kids. There's no way that you can equally say that you love 17 females. You know, you didn't love one. So how you gonna love 17? Because you didn't stay with one.
I have a little segment story on that too. When my father, my dad died, that's when I meet most of my brothers and sisters at his funeral. When my dad died, and we heard there's a story that he had 17 kids.
Right.
I've seen female who I heard that pass by me and someone like point and say, you just passed your sister. You didn't even know that was your sister. She went disappear and I didn't get to see her. But before my dad died, he explained to me that it was his fault and he could not do everything for everybody. I have that with me up to this moment. He sit with me and reason with me that it is his fault and he could not, things happen and he could not do for everybody. I have nothing against my father. This is what I'm saying.
See now, all right, I could understand that to a certain degree, because here's the thing. And then again, I would have to know the history from him and find out how did he grow up. You see what I'm saying? Because at some point, all right, for me, I only have one son. And I know for me, I couldn't even fathom 20 kids hanging around me at the same time for me to even say I'm going to equally give each and every one of them the same love, same attention, same everything. There's no possible way I can do that.
Every time you come around them, just give everybody $1. Daddy love you. Daddy love you. $34. Daddy love you.
And get the box of chips that have different varieties and
exactly. It's not. The thing is that what I think everyone is missing is that men and women are lacking the accountability. And that is what no one is owning up to, the accountability. If you're having sex, then you need to take accountability that a child may come of this.
Both of them,
So
and
at what point
are you ready?
Right. At what point do you look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I got 15 kids. I need to stop.
Right.
Or it's nothing, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with leaving a legacy, nothing wrong with having a lot of kids. If that's your choice, that's fine. But if you're broken within yourself, don't continue to create children to cause them to be broken as well. Learn how to look in the mirror and take on your mistakes. Take yourself into accountability for the things that you've done or what you did, and move on from there to do better. Don't continue going in the same way that you've been going on, and then just say, well, later on when they get grown, and I just tell them I couldn't do it, because that's an excuse. There is no excuse for not being able to make a phone call. If you can't be there, you can call and build a relationship. People do it all the time.
I think my dad take accountability at 17.
At 17, so his father took accountability at the number 17. Once he had the 17th,
when he told me.
but that's not. Even then, he wasn't taking accountability. He was giving you an excuse.
But if you know a man has 30-something kids, I mean, if you decide to have one with him and thinking yours is going to make him stop or be different, then something's wrong with you.
I don't think these people be thinking that he's going to do something different. I think they're broken too.
But then that's the thing that we're trying to get into now. For instance, now the females, because you can't tell me, all right, if for instance, I'm gonna just use you as an example. Let's just say that you were your father. Let's just say. So now you had let's use 10. You had 10 kids. I'm pretty sure majority of the females in your neighborhood would already know that's Q with the 10. You know what I'm saying? Or Q10. You know what I mean? They already gave you Q10. Yeah. You understand? So now, why would you come behind Q10 and feel that something's gonna change.
Yeah, you're gonna.
You understand what I'm saying? So now you got to
you're
ask
gonna
yourself the
change it.
question for the females now
You're gonna
that are
change
getting involved in the situation and becoming 11, 12, 13, and on and on and on.
Because you know how I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm telling you, man.
And this happens today, right now, today.
Yeah.
What men and women do, they hear about a chick, they say, "Oh, I heard she got some good stuff," or when their homeboys tell them, "Oh, she got some good stuff," and everybody want to get a piece of the good stuff.
So it's the same for men.
Same thing with men. People say, "Oh, he got some good. Oh, he got 10 kids. I know his stuff good." So they gonna entertain the good stuff. And right now, today, when you go on social media and you on different platforms, you'll see some of those same people, like the people that were known or the people that knew a whole bunch of people, talked to a bunch of dudes or talked to a whole bunch of women. They are popular.
Okay, let's use, since you're talking about that, I'm not going to go, of course, too much, but let's put Erykah Badu in that mixed in, okay? Because
good stuff.
Erykah Badu, I guess she got the goody, okay? Because she got Andre 3000, she got DR.
She only got 3 kids though.
Come on.
She got 3 kids. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm more baby father than babies there, because she got Andre 3000, Jay Electrica, DOC, and what's the football dude name? I forgot the football player dude or whatever. It was one other dude. Okay, all right, let's just say 3. All right, cool. Well, what I'm saying is, all right, like for me, Octomom might have the good, but I ain't going after no. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm good. Octo, the chick that had like all these kids at one time.
She had them. So that's different. That's different.
I know.
Having 8 kids,
I know.
You know, from
but
8
I'm just
different
saying.
dudes.
Now I know that, but I'm just saying, me in general. I don't care if she had it with one dude. I'm not going over that house. Plain and simple. There's 8 kids running around. I'm good.
Unless you're weird.
So I'm not going to go be like, yo, got it. Yo, that might be something like that.
You're not going, but there's a lot of men that's going.
Well,
absolutely, they going.
That's going.
8 kids came out of that. I need to see what's going on.
Let me see if I can get 8 more to come out. Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know.
But that's how it happened. And not even only that, people, guys and women, guys will get with, you have good guys that get with women who have a lot of kids as well too. And then they end up being with the woman and having kids, and they end up getting a lot of heat from their friends because they be like, "Oh, you was just supposed to just hit that and keep it moving."
You sound like you run around a lot of dudes, Aaliyah. Word.
Listen, you know how long I've been working around. You know how long I've been working around with only men.
So.
Aaliyah sound like, yo,
since 2005.
You sound like she be in a conversation with them. Damn, you stayed around. You're supposed to just hit it.
2005. And they don't act like I'm a woman in the room. They act like I'm another guy.
Okay. Oh man.
So I mean, it's just, the thing is I think that people's on not only men but women too, their mindsets and their perspectives all play a part on after either lust or what's the popular thing to do, or if they get heat, because a lot of times back in the day you have men that say, "Oh, well, you know, if she got a baby, she had a baby. Like, nah, I ain't gonna holler at her no more because, you know, she had a baby."
Yeah, right. True. What they call it, jit.
Yeah.
Jit.
But now it's gotten to the point to where, in, you know, because even with me, you know, I have 3 kids, 3 different fathers. And when I'll say I was like, I got married at 25. I ended up getting a divorce, but I made up in my mind when I got a divorce, I was like having an anxiety thing, like, who gonna want me? Who gonna want me after like 3 kids?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do? So I had to make up in my mind that it didn't matter about who wanted me or who didn't want me.
Right.
I'm gonna take care of my kids. and I'm just gonna do what I have to do for my children.
Good.
Right.
So that was the main thing. So I'm sure that's what a lot of women deal with when it comes down to that, which we shouldn't have to, because the men should take their responsibility for having kids too, because we didn't
Yeah,
make them
yeah.
by ourselves.
Yeah.
But
All right. So that's part of the thing also for the topic for tonight, because there's also some little seeds that have been planted that cause these little effects. That's why we're talking about the cause and effects of everything.
Yeah.
Like we spoke about before in other episodes, that I know Chicago, and I will always keep going back to this. Now I know maybe other states had the same thing, but I know Chicago was probably one of the first ones that implemented this situation, where it came from where, in order for you to get government assistance, the father could not be in the home.
Yeah.
So take a look at that and understand how that from back then could cause all these things that's going on.
It generates more. Yeah.
You understand? Where
Yeah.
if I saw my father wasn't there, and to me that was a normal situation, then I'm going to come and start to do the same thing. I might not be around. My son may see that.
Yeah.
He feels like, well, my father, we was cool. I mean, he came here and there. So what's the problem? Now, understanding that's dysfunctional, that's not a normal situation, he repeats the same process. So the thing that we're asking now is, how do we cut that cycle with men? And now we're starting to see females now take on those roles, where before, like you said, we used to watch the Huxtable. We used to watch Different World. We used to watch these black programming that kind of geared us into household, education, stay on the right path, all these different things. As time went on now, we start to shift and we start to spread like this, separate, to the fact now where the divorce rate is out the roof.
Yeah.
And I don't need a man. I don't need you, and I don't need this one, and everyone is just standing on each corner. I mean, even down to when you go to clubs. We go to a club and there's 15 females on this side and there's 15 dudes on that side of the club. Like, it don't even make sense anymore.
Because they're independent. They can buy their drinks, do most of them females, so I don't need you on, I
mean, that's understandable.
It's just a bunch of confusion is what it is. Yeah, it's a bunch of confusion and chaos. Because everybody is hurting.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of brokenness and hurt and pain. And nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to feel pain. Everybody wants to be numb.
So Jess,
that's true.
What's your thoughts?
Well, going back, my point of view is that when it comes to, okay, let me leave that alone. This topic. For this topic, what I'm going to say is that we all, as human beings, as mothers, as fathers, as parents, even if we separate, we just need to take the time to come together, leave all the extraness aside, and just raise the child for 18 years until they become an adult and make their own decisions and decide on whether they want to be great or not. But we have to set, because what it is just pettiness. It's like Aaliyah said, it's hurt. It's everybody want, to be the person and outshine the other person or put that person down or whatever. Just come and raise your child.
Yeah.
And leave all the extraness alone.
And so let me ask the ladies, and there's a reason why I'm asking you guys instead of the males that's in there.
She's still on the line.
Yeah, Exotic, you still here, right?
I'm here.
Okay. So now I'm asking the ladies now, because there's a bunch of fellas in the room, but I want to ask the ladies' point of view on this. So for the men that go out and feel that they need to have all these females under their belts,
they're winning.
Well, hold up. Do you think Like, what do you think is the main drive for a lot of these guys that are out here just trying to knock down everything, and they can't stay committed to one, or if they are committed to one, they're lying to the other ones, or lying to the really lying to all of them, because even if they have a main girl, they're still lying to that main girl anyway. Because once you have somebody on the side, then everything's out the window still. So what do you think is the main reason why a lot of these guys feel that they need to have all these things, all these females under their belts?
It's working for them.
You want to go first, Jess?
I got hoes in different area. Cause listen to what they listening to. Like, it comes from every which way. TV, music, that's what it is. That's what people throwing out there. And
they're succeeding. That's the problem.
And they're taking it in. They're not pushing out the Huxtables every 2 seconds. They're pushing out songs that telling them go ahead and be a player. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do in life because it's yours. You're the king. You could do that.
If you're doing something and you're succeeding, continue.
I think it's more so is that they're focusing on quantity, not quality. You understand me? They found one girl that have or one lady that have this quality they're looking for, then they go to this other one. So it's not quality, it's quantity.
Okay.
So if they would focus on one person and try to, and it's also doing self-evaluation. What is important to you in a relationship? Does that person have what's important to you? I think that's important. If that person has with them, don't go look for this one, that one, this one, that one to try to create the perfect woman or the perfect person.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. So, all right. Aaliyah, before I go in, Aaliyah, your thoughts?
They don't know themselves. They don't trust themselves. They don't know themselves. They don't trust themselves. They don't love themselves. So in order for them to have that type of behavior and feel as though that it's okay, they're still in search for something and apparently they're not finding it. And you also have is not only that they're in search for something, some men that do that, they have been violated as children and they're dealing with whether their sexuality is heterosexual or whether they're homosexual. It's a lot of different reasons.
For trying to get a lot of girls?
Cute looking.
Yes.
You looking like.
So what that does, what I mean by that is they continue sleeping with different women, woman after woman, because they're trying to convince themselves that they're a man.
They're the man. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just put it as simple as this.
And also, it could be that, they were in a previous relationship and that person hurt them. And you have to understand, hurt people hurt people. So they're hurt. They're just going back and just hurting everybody else. They feel like, okay, this woman cheated on me. She hurt me. So I'm going to just do it to everybody else.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Right. So let's go through some of the comments because I've been looking at some of the comments while you guys are talking. So let me go with him first real quick. Yeah. Let me go. Yeah. My man wrote a book. Links, what up? Situation on growing up is different. Text? Nature versus nature.
Nurture.
My parents. Oh, my bad. Nurture. Okay, I don't have my parents. Hold up. My parents.
My parents have 6 kids.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead. Hold up, man.
Wear your glasses.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Wear your glasses.
Go ahead.
My parents had 6 kids, 3 boys, 3 girls, like Brady Bunch. And despite having different personalities and even with sickness involved, we had some same family culture on both sides. My peers, however, didn't either single mom or single dad and saw the difference definitely. It makes a big difference. Had to learn early how it makes a difference.
Well, see,
I'm kind of confused with that.
yeah, I didn't really need my glasses because it did
Let
say
me-
nature versus so. So I was reading right.
Who is that?
Yeah. Famo.
he I think I could break it down for him.
Okay.
He was
All right,
typing
so he's
fast.
basically saying nature versus nurture. My parents had 6 kids, 3 boys and 3 girls, Black baby, the Brady Bunch, and despite having different personalities, meaning him and his siblings, and even going through sickness, they had we had some family culture on both sides. My peers, however, either single mom or single dad.
Mm.
You can
That's
see
what I'm
the
Saw
difference.
the difference.
You saw the difference, definitely. It makes a
Yeah.
big difference
So I guess what he's saying is single.
Yeah.
He saw the difference with
between
the
his
single pairs
family.
The ones
that
who
were in the single parent
Yeah.
household
Yeah.
rather than the ones that were in the 2-parent household. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
It's definitely a difference.
Link's drinking that dark liquor, man.
One point that I want to make though is I know, we talk about abandoning, mothers and fathers that have abandoned their children on both ends. But in some cases, you can have your parents there and still feel abandoned.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's not necessarily because of both of your parents being in the home that you're not going to experience abandonment, because you still can have those experiences with your parents being present.
That is true.
Because I did.
But Ali, what Exotic was saying earlier, this happened in her divorce. After the divorce, the
Ex-husband.
ex-husband abandoned her and the child.
Right.
You didn't get that type of reaction
From who?
from your divorce.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So you see,
I got that
It's-
that reaction from each one of my children's father.
I get that reaction.
Once I left the relationship, they left. And if they wanted to come back in the relationship, they wanted to be with me. And if they wasn't with me, then they wasn't coming around.
Okay.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pettiness.
So Exotic, you're saying it was the same thing with you? Same.
It was, yeah.
Oh.
Because, he would call in, hey, what are we doing tonight? I'm like, can you come get the kids? And I constantly had to remind him, we have kids together now, and he kept saying, oh, I married you before we had kids. Yeah, but we have kids now. It's not just me and you, it's us, And if he would just, if he would have took his kids and spent time with them and was there, maybe I would have saw him differently. But the fact that we're divorced and you walked out on the kids, then no, we're not getting that together.
Yeah, that's kind of strange to me, because I'm just saying, all right, the bond you have with your child is like nothing else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
All men don't have that bond.
I guess, you know what I mean? I guess. All right. Exotic. Can I let me see.
Put her on hold for a second.
Can I put you on hold? Because give me 1 minute, okay?
Sure.
All right. Live at the barbershop. What it do?
Call from.
Is this a collect call from the jail?
Yo.
I was
Who
waiting
got
to
calling from prison?
the correctional center.
My man. Hey, turn your thing down. Turn your thing down. Turn it down.
Is that
Mute it.
that barbecue?
Bam. What's good?
What's good? I mean, I had to text everything because Jamal ain't answering the phone.
All right, what up? You live on the air. What's good?
What's up?
I was just hearing what everybody was saying. Like, I was just trying to put my 2 cents.
Yeah, we were trying to
that's why.
we were trying to figure out what you typed in. I wasn't sure if you speak to text or the Q says brown liquor talking. I don't know. But yo, here's your chance. Say what you're saying. Huh?
No, I was texting fast. I was texting fast because Jamal ain't answering the phone. So
Nah,
cool.
You live on the air. So
you live now, man.
speak-
Wait a minute.
speak
Who
now.
is this? Who
Speak
is
now.
this on the phone? Sounding like they in the bed next to their woman.
I wish I was, but you know what I'm saying? You know, quality over quantity, you know?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
And
You're
yeah,
looking
yeah,
for
I was just
quality
saying
over
what everybody was
quantity.
saying.
That you're speaking for yourself now.
Speaking for yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And that's what my dad and my uncles taught me.
Quality over quantity.
Quality.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I feel you on that.
Oh.
Because we have some other comments
That's
that
not.
So you still haven't got a quality yet, cause you say you wish something was there with you.
Hold down. So you good?
Well, no. I kind of got two phones, like, you know, one in the barbershop and I'm listening, and the other one I'm like, you know, I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna get locked in, man. Somebody gonna answer this damn phone.
Nah, you good. You good. You got it. You got it. Speak your mind, man. Everyone's waiting
No,
on
but
you.
I was hearing what everyone was saying. And just like my situation, what I was texting, we came from a good home. We had problems in the home, but
Okay.
we all knew the nature. Like what we learned from our moms is like love and respect and all that. What we learned from our dad is like, hey man, don't take no shit or whatnot. or certain things that a dad can teach you, a father or a male.
Right.
And it balanced us out in different ways.
Well, see that
with my periods is like, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Now with my periods, like as I grew up, I realized, oh, like why he act like that or why she act like that. I'm like, oh, okay. Eventually, when you get to know the person, like, all right, single mom, single dad, and it's cool, and we accept each other. So they was always coming to my house because that was like the beehive. They call that the beehive. Like, yo, we're not used to that. So we come to the house and we see how, like, even if me and my brother's fighting or me and my sister's fighting, mom was in the room, dad was somewhere else, and they wasn't used to that.
Right.
But they wanted it and they loved it. And we rubbed off on them in a different way, you know. And you know, I hear what all the girls were saying is like everybody's different. Just because you come from a same mom and dad household, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going through stuff.
Right.
But in my situation, that's what I was going through.
Okay, I appreciate.
And I think I grew up cool.
Now I can relate to you because I grew up in that same situation where a lot of my friends, not a lot of them were in single household, but a lot of them migrated to my house because my family was just like that Huxtable type of situation where we were all joking. We were all had family night. We would have parties. We would, you know, like my mother would be baking. My friends would come in like, damn, your mom baking. It's like my mom's don't even cook, you know. So it just they gravitate because of that. And a lot of them actually, because of them hanging out at my house, it helped mold them into the individuals and adults that they became.
True, yeah.
So
exactly,
without you even knowing that you're affecting someone else by your actions, it can rub off. That's part of the things we're talking about tonight. Where can we still make changes?
Yeah.
And have positive outcomes within our neighborhoods, even though there are negative things around. You understand? So thank you for calling in because I can understand that point of view. I appreciate that. Phone lines is hot tonight.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm at. Thank you for calling in. I gotta take the next one. All right.
Of course.
Good looking. Thank you. One love.
Good night.
Leah, you funny, bro.
You just want to say that.
He was in the bed. I don't care what y'all say.
Say.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
Live at the barbershop. What up?
Uh-oh.
What's up, Q? What's up, John?
What up, man? What up?
What's up, Leah? What's
Say
up,
it.
Jeff?
What's good?
What's up?
The 10 is back in the building.
What's good, baby? What's up?
Yeah, this T, man. This T.
What's good?
Hey, I just want to chime in a little bit what y'all talking about. I believe, well, this is me. I believe we also lost Remember how the saying used to be a village,
Yeah, a village to raise a child.
the
Yeah.
village to raise a child, it takes a village to raise a child. We kind of missed that too
Yeah.
Right.
in this society. We kind of lacking that.
Yeah.
Back then, if you messed up, your neighbor would tell your mom or your dad, "Hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you know, okay, I don't need to do it no more
I agree.
around this. You learn your lesson."
Yeah.
So
I
we kind of
agree.
missing that. We got people now that turning their back on kids. They letting them do whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like also the dad, the men.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of the men right now. The men are not playing their role, bro.
That's true.
They're
That's
not
true.
playing their role.
I'm with
true.
you, man.
And a man plays a big part in the family. Like I said last week, men are leaders.
Yeah.
Men are leaders, bro. You take the lead, your kids will follow.
That
And
is
then, like
true.
I said also, marriage is a duty. But it's not about happiness between each couple, between y'all two, the mom and the dad.
Again, yeah.
Marriage is a duty. So once you have kids, men, ladies, your happiness is out the window now. I'm not about satisfying you no more. It's about my kids being successful.
Whoa.
How is just us in here?
I don't know. Live at the barbershop, Aaliyah, what's on your mind?
Oh,
Oh man, that's funny. What
that
you
must be
wanna talk
because of
about?
what he was saying that it didn't need to be played.
Wow.
We talking about it's not about happiness. To a certain extent, it is. Happiness does play a part in your union.
Yeah. Oh, it's the takeover, ladies on the line. What you guys want to talk about tonight? Let's talk about the man. Since they had man cave, we're gonna have woman cave.
I
Let's
know
do
that's
it.
right.
Let's talk about.
I don't even know. Are we even on? Or are
Yeah, they
off?
say it's ladies edition. Ladies took over. We on. Hey guys, call into the barber shop. You want to talk to the ladies tonight? It's our time, Aaliyah. Let's go. I was missing you last week.
All right.
I was
I don't know
missing
what
you.
they got going on.
Jeez.
Somebody must have unplugged something. But if they unplugged it, the whole thing would have went off.
Okay. I'm here, ladies' night, and y'all feeling right.
Maybe we need to play some music.
This is ladies' night. They say they're coming back, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience. They are coming back.
Yeah, they coming back. Let's take a intermission.
What do you guys want to talk about tonight while we're waiting? Go ahead with the questions.
Somebody said I'm here ladies' night and y'all feel
Spit a rhyme. Okay, what you want me to rap about? Mic check 1 2 1 2. We coming through with Aaliyah and just tonight. Tell about the ladies. I don't know. I'm not a rapper. Madness. Where you at?
I'm going to fix mine. What are they saying? Oh, he sent a message. Let's see what's going on, y'all. The computer shut down. I figured he waiting for it to reboot. What's more important? Birthday, Valentine's Day, or anniversary?
Birthday.
Birthday is more important.
Period.
Who asked that?
I don't know. It don't say.
I think they're asking for themselves.
Are you gonna give us a birthday gift? I'm trying to know.
I know that's right, because my birthday is coming up. March 19th is a national holiday.
Okay. Where we going?
I'll be 42 years old.
Where we going?
I wanted to go to Africa. But I can't, because I don't need them trying to make me get a vaccine.
Oh,
So we're gonna have to find somewhere else to celebrate.
you can make Africa in your home. Have a
That's a good
safari
idea.
and elephants and all that good stuff. You know, hook it up.
That's a good idea.
Bring Africa to you. They
Yeah,
got some
maybe,
African
maybe I can
men.
ship some elephants here.
Girl, just go to Zoo Miami. What you talking about? Just go to Zoo Miami. Go order a couple of them elephants.
Where you at in Miami?
Me, I'm by the stadium, Miami Gardens.
Oh, okay. Okay, where they have Jazz in the Gardens.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you up there. I just came from over here. Where you was?
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why you ain't hit me up? You should have hit me up. We could have went to a day party or something.
Okay, I got you next time.
Yeah.
Listen, don't be telling my business on here, okay? Next time I come up, I'll hit you up. You gotta take me to see the town. I don't know the town yet.
Yeah, definitely. It's some good places to eat too.
I'm not a foodie. I'm a drinky.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
I eat before I drink. I be sipping on and shots and stuff. I be sipping on shots.
Oh nah, Aaliyah, you can nah. Nah. We're not doing
I don't have a tolerance for alcohol.
They say where you at?
Tampa, Florida. Tampa, Florida. We up here with the Bucks that lost.
Brady ain't getting a ring this year. Sorry. I think he had enough. It's all good. But you know what? When he was talking about there's not enough people, back in the day it took a village to raise a child or whatever. And you know how people in the neighborhood would snitch and tell your parents or whatever. Sometimes you can't really go to the parents because the parents then will turn back on you and be like, well, why are you watching him? Or why are you telling me this information? And this, that, and the third. So that's why I think some people are like not tempted to go and approach the parents or whatever to say, hey, your child is stealing or doing this, that, and the third.
Yeah, and it's also a trust factor too, because people are doing all kind of stuff to people's kids.
Yeah.
So, with that, it's almost like everybody is fearful. Everybody in fear that something is going to happen to their child. Nobody wants no one else to touch their child in any type of way. And then some people, they get offended because you tell them something about their child. Yeah. It's just, it's a bunch of that going on. And I think it all stems from the same place. It stems from places and parts within them that they're hurt, or they project their hurt onto their kids. Mm-hmm. So, for example, if I got hurt while I was a child and I may have been molested, now I'm going to hold on tight to my child because I'm in fear of them being molested. So I'm going to shelter them to the point to where it's not going to be good for them.
Yeah. And we also have to, we have to also understand that as much as we shelter, we can only shelter but so much. Because it can happen at school when they're not with us. It can happen when anywhere, anywhere.
So. It's nobody is safe now. Yep. The boys not safe, and the girls definitely are not safe.
Nope.
And it's only getting worse because I was looking at something the other day, and they were talking about it was a couple talking about they said, well, they was talking about Jeezy and his wife, and it turned out to be fake, but they were saying that they were choosing not to release the gender of the baby because they wanted the baby, as they got grown, to choose what they wanted to be.
Right.
Can you imagine raising kids now in them not knowing the true gender of who they're getting ready to deal with and just be deceived.
Whatever.
It's crazy.
It's sad.
And I feel for kids that are growing up now. I feel for my children that are, growing up and they're getting ready to choose who, who choose who to be with or who to spend the rest of their life with, because it is hard out here for a pimp.
You loyal, you a player. That was the question of today. Which one are you?
That was a joke. That was a joke, by the way. That was a joke.
Right. Yeah. How old are your kids?
My oldest son is 23, my daughter's 21, and my youngest is 16.
Oh.
Yep.
You got adults.
Yep. I'm about to be out this.
I'm guessing you're not starting over if you get a new,
I thought about it and I was like, if I got pregnant again, I think I would have a superhero.
You think so?
The reason why I say that is because
elaborate, because
so being that I'm 41 years old, right?
Oh, okay. I get where you're coming from.
I'm 41 years old. I have a lot of experience in a lot of things that I didn't do as far as like health wise, different food choices. All of that stuff would be like a 360-degree change.
Yeah.
So when, I'm sure that's going to make a really big difference on, the child when you're doing a lot of things differently than you knew 30 years ago.
Right.
34 years ago, 35. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Way before your time, because, back then, I was eating Twinkies and, I was doing all
oodles and noodles.
Right. And then when you learn that, okay, well, you're supposed to eat like this and you should behave like this and you can do all these things with your child is listening to you, everything that you do, you know all those things now. So now you're going to take a different approach.
So you're going to be super mom and have a superhero.
A superhero.
I think Madness trying to holler at you, though. I think you're single.
Who said single?
Oh, Madness.
That wasn't a question. He just said single.
Maybe, or is he single? You trying to say you single, Madness, and you want to, have a date, a $300 date, first date.
Who said a man's morals is important and raise them right, but let them grow?
Typo. Marriage is a union between two people, not a duty. Oh, so you are.
I was about to say that because I was like, a duty.
You are cleaning up your boy's mess. Okay. We need the house to be a home again, not just another job we're assigned to. You cleaning up your homeboy mess. I get you.
Yeah. And again, with that too, I wanted to say,
what's the most important thing you both would tell yourself if you could? If I could tell my younger self now something, I would tell her, be patient and enjoy life. Just chill. Be a kid. Be a teenager. Be an adult. Just chill. Like, life ain't going nowhere.
I'm not sure what I would tell my younger self. It would be so much I would tell my younger self. I think it would be a computer overload if I had to tell my younger
Don't
self.
have sex too early. Don't. Like, you just go down everything. Save your money.
Right, save your money. Get stocks. Get some life insurance. Get some life insurance. Get some insurance wherein by the time you're 40 years old you can retire. Right. I mean, it's so much. I'm glad I had my kids early though, so I won't say that not. I wouldn't advise someone to say have kids later than earlier. Although there is some good points in having kids later than earlier, but being done earlier, I think is way more fun than being done later. If that makes sense.
I get it.
Like, I
get
don't
where
want to
you
be
come from.
80, 60, 65.
Just starting life.
No, I don't want to be 65 going to my son's game.
Oh, you don't want to be that mom.
You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be, in my prime, going to the game, looking good.
You are
You
good.
know,
Hold up.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, the roadcaster. Huh?
What about it?
It's not linked onto here.
We can hear you guys.
y'all should have got back on here. We was having a good discussion within amongst ourselves. So y'all need to go back out until y'all get it together.
Q, you going?
Yo,
Q, you can't like hear me if you want to. You heard what I said.
Say that.
Okay.
it's in now.
You
I know you heard me.
Tell her we had some difficulties.
Huh?
We had some difficulties. That's why it's in.
Okay, wait,
We're hearing this from
out.
here.
From what?
So you
From
fix
this.
the difficulty.
Okay.
They can't hear us from here.
Alright, go ahead.
Hey, my
We already
apologies.
did it.
We had some technical difficulties.
We ended the show
Thank you
already.
for holding it down. Hey, thank you for holding it down. Sorry. My apologies on that.
They can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you, and we ended the show.
They hear you.
Can't hear you.
They can't hear us?
Can't hear you. You can hear me, right? You can hear me?
It's very faint.
Leah.
Did you hear me?
The computer.
Damn.
You didn't hear me. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, man. We have a little situation.
He's still laughing. I know
You
you
guys
heard
are
me.
holding it. I see that.
It's this.
Yeah.
Broadcast. Hold up. It's on it.
You can go then.
Let me play some music for y'all
You hear it?
because I don't know what they got going on, but they messing up our vibe. Me and JK going on.
It's on it. Push that up. That's all right.
Yellow.
Where the music at?
Who can see yellow?
Yeah.
Yellow
Can
what?
she hear me?
Leah, you guys hearing us, man? Jess?
Huh?
Aaliyah,
Yes.
you ask player or single.
Wait, what am I doing?
Take request. Yes, what you want to hear? What you want to hear? Let's play it. You want some Trick Daddy? Anybody want a motherfucker die? Come see I who me T double D nigga.
Sing it there.
Can they hear you? I mean, you can hear them?
What's the next one? Go ahead.
Where's it at?
It's over there. Go in
Extreme
the
Madness said not the $300 date. Jess.
Yes, the $300 date. It's not
Go to
300. It's 300. $300
Change
date.
And yes, Extreme
Okay.
Madness, I think Jess was asking you, were you saying that you were single or were you asking was someone single? That's for street.
Oh, I'll get that one. What
You
about
say that's
single?
for street.
What about single? I got that one. We had a little situation, but I heard that single word. What's up with
Nobody
single?
talking to you.
We was trying to get a date for Aaliyah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
we
okay.
got single people here too. Who's for making them dates? Jess, you?
Well, it was me trying to hook up Madness and Aaliyah, you know?
Oh,
Take
I'm
them
not
on that
spending
McDonald's date.
300.
I can vouch for Madness. She's good people.
Yeah.
But what is that? I seen $300. What is that?
Yeah. Well,
That's
Hold
the
up.
first date price.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay.
First date price.
Younger me leave sooner.
Oh
You
shit.
ask player.
Where is T?
Yeah,
Okay.
just came in and just interrupted our,
Oh, so you and Mattis
bully
was going back
cage
and
and
forth.
all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Yeah,
stuff.
we was doing our thing.
Oh,
It's
I didn't
okay. Go
know. I
ahead.
didn't
We
Matter
know.
of
open,
fact,
My
let's
bad.
girl.
be quiet.
Who's that?
Hold on.
Jody, I would tell her to.
Dennis,
You
what's up?
late.
What's
You
up,
late. We
Dennis?
already talked about that. Don't
Say hi
Oh,
to
don't
my
even.
bad.
Jody.
It's no use in
So,
going
Dennis,
back.
so you already got
Dennis.
Dennis. You already got okay.
Okay.
Jody,
We
you
already
got
did
Jody
we
already.
already
Okay.
just saw that. We about to play In Vogue. Don't let go. We gonna play a clip.
Okay. Okay. My bad. My bad. Okay.
Wow.
So did we solve
See, I
any?
don't think they wanted to hear you talk tonight,
He
I
said,
think
"Don't
they
go
wanted
or
to
don't
hear
let
you to
go."
stay in your
What up,
lane.
Plus? What up, Plus?
Oh, so
Plus is in the building.
so people getting hooked up for the cold that is coming. Damn.
Okay. So let me. All right. So all right. Since y'all was
This the
talking,
song he wanted to hear.
Don't let go.
Wait a minute. Who requested this song? Who's that
we
Facebook
we we
user?
we were missing. I don't know. Y'all tell us.
Who's the Facebook user that requested "Don't Let Go" In
Don't
Vogue?
let go.
Hold up.
Cause
We're
they
gonna tell you
old.
right now. Hold up.
Hey, hold on.
In Vogue, you passed it. Who was that?
Yeah, that's that phone. More than
In Vogue,
friends.
right there. Don't let go.
Hey, who's that?
Okay.
Might be Callie.
What happened? What's
No,
funny?
he trying to find. He trying to find out who
Links
sent
is
it.
asleep. So
Links.
I asked them if they wanted to hear Trick Daddy.
I don't know which one. Yeah, we know Aaliyah's favorite
Anybody
one.
want to?
Yeah, we know Aaliyah's favorite one.
He said that was for the street, so
Hey,
yeah.
put in a request.
we had some fellas chiming in. I guess before we got the technical difficulties
Yeah,
on our side.
I guess they put us out.
They
for
pushed
the
us out.
fellas
I
and
see. I saw y'all
You know
still
why?
moving.
I'm
You
gonna tell
guys
you
was
why.
enjoying
I'm gonna
it.
tell you why everything cut off.
Why?
Because we couldn't manifest that through this show. What he was saying points. Because he said something about it's not about happiness. And
I saw your face when he said that. T, you hearing that, right?
so I manifested
It's no longer happening.
that
Yeah.
to get
Cut
shut
him
down.
off. That's what you're saying. Cut his mic. Oh, there you go, Leah. There you go. Oh man.
Wow, they were having fun. Look at those. One said what?
A lot.
Don't worry about all that.
First
Stop being
did
nosy.
low
That ain't none of
invest-
your business. That
First
was
did
ladies.
low
So
investment.
Jess, you the middle person, so you get a cut.
Yeah, just that cut me. Wow.
I mean, we could scroll up, Black IT, if you want to scroll up to Extreme Madness. He hooked up his, homeboy T and corrected some of his verbiage.
Oh,
You you scroll up and you put typo, even though
I
he
saw
didn't
that.
type
I
it,
saw
but
that.
he said typo.
I saw that.
I said,
Marriage is a
damn.
union.
I see
Go
Plus
ahead.
jumping in. Plus said, "Damn, okay."
Marriage is a union between.
And then we
two
can start from
people.
there.
I think,
Not
but
a
you know what I
duty.
think he meant? I think he meant, I didn't think that he meant that it was a duty. I think he meant that it's a duty for the children because the children need
Sacrifices you have to make.
the children need to see two people learning to love one another in spite of the differences.
Right.
And I think that's where a lot of us go wrong at because we're not able to still coexist through the differences. And that's why a lot of our kids don't want to deal with differences. So when differences arise in their lives, they can't cope.
Yeah, it's coming from parents too from earlier. Yeah,
Oh, excuse me.
yeah.
So here's one thing I wanted to find out before we got cut off because I know some of my homeboys. I've dealt with.
He said no. Oh,
I knew, yo, for sure. I was just waiting on that to come in.
listen, I'm a matchmaker. Y'all believe in me. I'm gonna go into that business.
So
Oh, that's not what you meant. I'm sorry. I recant. That's not what he meant.
So
Just what you say you are.
I'm a matchmaker. Oh, they went out again.
They just can't do right.
Oh, Aaliyah asked out loud, player or single. She did not say that. We said loyal or player. That's what we said. You know, because she a pimpette. That's what we said.
No. Typo.
Typo. But listen, Madness, you know, you could come to me and I'll, you know, unless y'all want to get it done on the show before they return and cut it off again, you know, let me know. I got you. They gone again. Oh man.
I don't know what I just don't understand.
It is the Aaliyah and Just show.
Right?
Whatever we want to do. So the question is, do you have goals for tonight? I mean, for this year. The goal is for them to stay on, but go ahead.
Who have goals?
Everybody. What's your goal for this year? Are you having any goals, or are you just gonna wing it? Just let 2022 be it.
So I'll start with my goal, because my goal is I want to reach a what they call it. I forgot. I'm forgetting my words right now. So threshold. I have a threshold that I want to get over. And I want to be able to make enough money so that I want to make more money with less time. So I'm actually going to start a boutique this year.
Okay, get it, girl.
So I plan on, you know, hopefully I'm gonna say that it's gonna be a success, and hopefully it's gonna get me where I need to be.
It's gonna be successful.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back, fella. It's nice to have you on our show tonight.
Yo, man,
nice to have you guys back.
Yeah, put the word in, right, man?
Can you guys breathe? Are you excited? No one has COVID.
Hey, you know what? Listen, technical difficulties, man. It happens. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hey, if it didn't happen, something would be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I think Madness is T's biggest fan and T is Madness' biggest fan. These dude keeps fighting, man. Look at
Yo, tough talk all day.
Go,
tough talk podcast, man. I love them
all day, man.
So, all right, back to what I was saying real quick before we end off. So, I was trying to get an understanding with some of my homeboys, right? Like some of them, like we spoke on before. Some guys feel that you gotta, like you said, to knock down everything mean that you're a man, machoism, everything. But to me, it always shows some sort of insecurity. And for them, like I always would tell them, like, you don't have to prove anything. You know, you are who you are at the end of the day. Like, if you a Mac, you a Mac. If you're not, you're not. Just be comfortable in your skin at the end of the day. But a lot of them had to have like all these different girls. And I don't know how they even juggled all that stuff, because they would lie to this one and then hide from this one. I didn't have the energy for that type of stuff. So
are you sure?
I'm positive. Positive. I never had that in me. I never will. Because I'm just, I don't know why you grinning and what you grinning for.
I'm grinning like that. You see me over here like,
yo. I don't know why everybody always think like I'm some sort of player or something like that. I'm not. I'm not.
You kind of sneaky.
Oh my gosh. Sneaky, yo. How am I sneaky?
You just have that sneaky bone look.
You look the part.
That's foul. I thought we was family. Oh,
after you tonight, Aaliyah.
Oh,
who's that?
So what? This is not the shop no more. This
No,
is the Aliyah show.
It's the real show. And she calling me sneaky.
Maybe it's time.
So it looked like when we weren't on,
maybe it's time for the whole thing to just
they turned it from abandonment to follow me.
It's no longer the shop. Follow me.
I mean,
Are you guys jealous? That sounds like
Huh?
jealousy from your end.
nah, it's not. It's not. Far from it. I'm good. Like I said,
Deja not on tonight. You
Huh?
jealous a little bit, Q?
Deja.
No, I'm not. I can't. I'm good.
Tread thin. Tread thin.
You see how low that was? You see how unsure that came out?
Player.
I'm good.
Oh, hold on. What is it? Hey, plus, what up? Sneaky, player.
Don, player.
I'm on.
We usually have that in us, but I think it's maturity, you know?
Yeah, now I see. Here's the
It's
thing.
maturity. Yeah.
And again, with individuals having a lot of kids
And young
and
dudes.
different things. Here's a different time where we learn. And listen, anyone that want to have kids, by all means, do your thing. That's your life. But if we notice how the wealthy, the rich, and how they go about it when they're having kids, if it's the older generation ones that, back then it was a common thing. 6, 7 was a common thing. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't like, whoa, it was a common thing. So, but if you have the funds to properly maintain and to make sure they can live a decent and proper life, then all means, go ahead and do your thing. But when you're behind the 8 ball, it really does not make much sense to me. You understand? I thought Jess was laughing or something.
Coughing.
Wow, people can't cough now.
No, actually, no, you can't cough nowadays. Yeah, when you cough, we're gonna look like. So, the ladies.
I think one thing I do want to say, one thing I do want to add to what you're saying
They did, man. This for sure.
One thing that we need to be clear on is that no one is a perfect parent. There is no such thing as a perfect parent. There is no such thing as perfect children. There is no such thing as perfect people.
Right.
And in the process of in processing that, we know that is no such thing as anyone being perfect. We have to understand how we look at things and how we think another person should do things is not what they think.
Right.
And I think that's where a lot of the hurt and the pain come from, because what we think they should do doesn't mean that's who they are. Yeah. They're not that we're not the same people.
Yeah. That's facts. But overall, here's what I would like to know. Are you gonna give Madness a chance? Since y'all had y'all little love connections going on, I see $300 at the table, lunch. Yeah. So Madness, I'm trying to, hey, what up? You know what I'm saying? And remember, that's what I'm asking right now.
You remember what Madness said?
Serious?
Madness said. So Madness said, it doesn't matter to him. No, she won't be driving him. She won't be doing that.
Picking you up. Flowers. Madness, I'm putting it in for you.
Treated like a queen.
Hey, man, as a matter of fact, let her know what you would do as a man. You know what I'm saying?
You said no, Madness, don't do it.
Who's that, T?
T.
T, are you still on the number scale? What Madness said.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're
gonna
link in the 305, man. We all gonna have a party in the 305.
That's fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put together definitely a live at the barbershop.
I was just telling Jess that I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go for my birthday. So
305.
Let's do that. Let's do that. When is that? March,
we can do it. We can do Cabin in the Woods.
What call from people podcast Miami.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Nah. No, not
T. What up?
What up, man? It's T again. Hey, man, listen, man. Y'all don't be trying to hook up my co-host with Aaliyah. All right.
No.
Why you don't want me on your show?
Oh no, I want no. Listen, I want you on my show. I want all of y'all on my show. I want all of y'all. Leah, you do too much. You travel. You be in airplanes to LA. You too high class for me, man. I can't talk to you two all the time.
No, T, remember, it's madness. It's not about you.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, madness. First date, low investment, always.
Hey, madness. I can feel the hate through the phone, man.
Hey, T, tell them it's accountability. It's accountability.
You know they had a show now, Married at First Sight.
Oh no, I would not go with. Oh, that's terrible.
That's how they used to do it back in the day, Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
They had their reasons. Now there's no reason behind it. They had their reasons because back then it was for sure that your daughter was having a successful man. Now it's like
green
just
card.
doing it just to do it.
It's for green card.
Facts.
It's for green card.
It's matchmakers. People, therapists, and stuff like that. That thinks that y'all personality gets along with each other, so they put you guys together. So it's not really because of money and stuff.
But you know what though? I can't say this. Some people been together for a long time by having sex on the first date. So it might work to each other the first time.
Some people.
Just in general.
There's another A term.
Some people. Some people, man.
Man, they said the hate is real.
Put that up. That's another A.
Who said that, Madness?
Somebody said
your co-host.
Oh my God!
No, the first one said, "My T is right."
But hold up.
So,
right.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, Aaliyah. Your birthday is in the beginning half of March, ain't it? 14?
No,
14?
it's in the middle.
When is it again?
The 19th.
Cause I was.
So, Aaliyah, you stay in Miami?
No,
she stay out of town. She's always she's always troubling, man.
So yes,
when you coming back,
it would be a long distance relationship if that's what you're trying to get to.
Well, long distance relationships never work. So that's for the bird.
T, what's wrong with T, dog?
So let me say this. So when you coming to Miami, so all of us will go out and hang out, get a couple drinks.
That's what we saying. That's what we saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, you know what you could do? Why don't you bring your party, bring your birthday down here? Word up. Bring your birthday down here.
You know what, Aaliyah? Your first drink on me.
Yes.
Your first drink on me.
And your second.
No, you know what?
Aaliyah, don't even. Don't.
Just.
It's ladies' night. He's bringing you the ladies' night where you get 2 for 1. Don't do it, Aaliyah. I'm warning you now.
Hey, you hear this, T?
2 for 1.
I'm gonna wait till Jess is available, and then I'll come next month when Jess is available.
Jess is always available.
I'll come down.
Always
No,
available.
she's not.
No, you have everybody scheduled, T.
Jess is always available. Yes. Oh my God.
I'm waiting. Jess is available, and I'm gonna be on the set. I'm gonna make sure I'll be there on a Friday.
Okay.
Stay Saturday and Sunday.
Off the set to wherever.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
that's fine. We can all get some drink, hang out, get some drink, talk crap, and call it a day,
Oh, drink.
But it ain't gonna be that. It's not gonna be on my birthday. Let me make that clear.
T,
It's not gonna be in
I'm gonna tell you.
March.
T gonna pull out.
I'm gonna tell you how you do it, T. You knock down 2 birds with 1 stone. You get it down for her birthday, get her on your show, get the squad on the show.
It's not gonna be for my birthday.
Okay.
I'm not doing Miami for my birthday. We got to be somewhere else for my birthday, not in Miami. Okay. I can do Miami next month, which is February.
I told you. Didn't I tell you, John?
Let's do it. We can do it Valentine's weekend.
You know she is. You did.
What y'all gonna be doing Valentine's Day?
No, I don't celebrate Valentine's. I don't do Valentine's.
What religion?
What you mean you don't do Valentine's?
Valentine's is hypocritical day, man.
What religion
A lot
is
of
that?
Paganistic.
Come on. Yeah. We love
What
you.
they got to do with me saying what you doing, what y'all doing Valentine's Day?
Come through Valentine's. Come through Valentine's.
I didn't say that we were celebrating for Valentine's
Yeah, just
Day.
come through. Come through. Come through.
I said we can do Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we all single
Squad
people.
up.
We all single people.
Jess.
Nobody's gonna lock us down and say no.
Jess will not be
It
available.
don't matter. We'll be together. We can celebrate Valentine's Day.
Jess is not gonna be available.
Jess is not.
You know.
Jess will not be. I know that for fact. T, what do you think, T?
She didn't
What
say
do you
nothing.
think, T?
What on Valentine's weekend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jess will just be available, T.
Negative.
You know what? You know what? I got faith for her. I think she will.
No, we'll see her the day after Valentine's Day.
That's not true.
Hey,
That's not
Aaliyah,
true.
plus tell you what up. Plus said what up.
No,
What's
plus
up,
you
what's
stay
up?
where you at.
Plus in
stay
Atlanta.
Plus
Yeah.
stay where you at.
Atlanta chiming in. Look at that. It's been a minute. Plus, what up?
Ooh, Aaliyah, you
No,
on
it
the
seems
hot
like-
All right.
seat
It seems
tonight,
like plus one. Seems like plus is gonna be your two.
Plus
man.
might come down for Valentine's too. What up, Plus? The whole squad. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? You know what, too, John?
Yo,
You know what, John? It was one episode y'all did, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. That guy that called in, he had like a blue hat or something. He was in California or something. He
Dr.
liked it,
Johnson.
Aaliyah, man.
Doc-
Dr. Johnson, he liked it, Aaliyah. He might come down.
wait a minute
He
now.
might come.
Play and player. That
Wait a
list
minute
get
now.
longer and longer. Play
Wait a
and
minute
player.
now. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Madness, you still around, Madness?
You in the city? All right. See,
Madness
Plus
is
say
still
he in the
around?
city for Valentine's. Yo, holla.
Okay.
Make sure. I'm not even gonna say nothing, Aaliyah. I'll put my hands up on that one.
You tilted more to the player side, bro. You're getting long. It's getting long.
But Aaliyah got everybody liking her, boy.
Where is Madness? Because I don't know why T inviting other people.
Because the hate is real.
T is 18 Madness now.
Nah, man. Madness got it.
Man, this
Madness
time,
got it.
T, I'm gonna have to cut you, man. This is calling. T, I'm gonna have to
go ahead,
cut
go
you,
ahead.
man. This is calling.
Go
Hold
Go
up.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Hold up. Player from the Himalaya.
Call from
Extreme madness.
Madness.
Yo,
player from the
Yo, yo.
Himalayas.
nah. What's good?
What's good? What's
Oh
good, man?
man, this dude is a trip, man. Guy's a trip,
How
man.
you cut your partner off when he was on the phone?
I had to call it.
You thought
Nah, man. Somebody need to cut his mic, man. He need to cut his mic off, man. Hell no.
you throwing your own life vest in.
But
huh?
what's good?
Go ahead.
Nah, this guy's a trip, man. What's good with you all, man?
We're good, man. You got a Leo on the line. The love connection. What it do?
No, none of that. Respect. You know.
Respect.
Not on the show.
Yeah, man. You all I just want to. Yeah. I know how to get out of Leah, man. It's all good.
Drop that Barry White on her.
Hell no. Yeah, it was good show tonight, though, man. I wanted to just chime in and give some love, man.
I appreciate
Good show
it.
tonight, man.
I appreciate it. The ladies did hold it down.
Abandonment.
Yes,
Yeah, abandonment could definitely be avoided, though, man.
it can.
Like we said on your show last time, communication is key.
Yes.
Understanding is has an even greater value.
Yeah.
If you establish understanding with the person you choose to be with, the person you choose to be locked in with, man, you can really set an example for these kids.
Facts.
So
you see,
that's my take on the whole thing,
so
man.
that's the thing with it. With
But
brothers
you know,
like
it don't
yourself.
always work that way. That's what you probably was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead. What are you saying?
Because he was saying that understanding. The thing is, with people is you can say you understand something at that particular time, and then after time goes on, it's no understanding.
So the females are.
Is that your dog?
All they understand is that you about to leave me, and I don't
Hold
want you to leave. So now the understanding that you thought we had, we don't
Hold
have.
up. I want what you're saying to be taken seriously, but I think your dog is killing something in the back right there. What is
Oh man.
You know, I just want to take it so serious.
He wants me to throw his donut.
I know.
It's a donut.
I was just making sure. It sounds like your dog is trying to kill something back there.
Don't play with me.
Abandonment. Your dog got abandonment issues.
Abandonment issues.
My dog does have abandonment issues.
Oh man.
You might have puppies in a couple days from now.
Listen, man. Though it's wrong, maybe wrong to say this, man, but most of this situation is coming from the females, man. There's a lot of dudes. There's a lot of dudes who want to be involved, and these females are pushing them away, man.
And it's a lot of dudes who don't want to be involved.
But that's why I said
true,
the thing with it.
Status is gonna be higher with females, man.
How can you make
it does go both ways. That's what.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. I know, man.
Well, no, I was gonna say it does definitely go both ways, and that's the point I was trying to make earlier with Exotic, it's like we don't really know what the dude's take was. She wasn't feeling it, and she put him out ultimately. So bitterness does exist.
Yeah.
Pettiness does exist.
Yeah.
You know, but that's something that they probably could have communicated a little bit better before they had those kids.
Right.
Most times we know who we laying down with.
Yeah.
If I wasn't shit the last time, my apologies on the language. If I wasn't anything the last time, you know, I laid down and made a baby with somebody, what exactly has changed? If you have baby daddy issues, how do I know that you're not going to have those same issues with me?
Facts.
Like, we stop, evaluate the situation, understand myself, understand who I'm involved with, you know, and then we work towards something greater. But if you don't have understanding and you're not communicating, well, what the hell are you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
You sign on to these things that you're going to be miserable about later. It was all good when she was signed on. No shots at it. Exotic again. I don't know her situation entirely. I just, you know, going off what she said. But, you know, we sign on to these people. No one put a gun to her head.
Right.
You know, no one put a gun to my head. I've made some bad choices myself and partners that I've chose over the years. But that the blame is on me. This is where, you know, Leah mentioned earlier, accountability comes into play. We have to hold ourselves accountable before we can hold someone else accountable.
Right. We can't even hold somebody else accountable. We can only hold ourselves accountable for our part.
We're gonna use that. But at the end of the day, this whole thing, honestly, it's still a learning factor, and it brings you into another space where we are now. You see what I'm saying? Because if you didn't run into those individuals, you wouldn't be where you are now. You see what I'm saying? Good or bad?
Absolutely right.
Good or bad?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if it started with your parents.
Yeah, I like to express that if it hadn't been for my negative experiences, I wouldn't be able to truly appreciate the good ones now.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go. Yeah. 100%.
So
yeah, man.
That's why we should embrace the decisions that we made.
Facts.
Embrace the challenges that we face as well too, because in those challenges come our blessing right behind it. So just because it looks bad doesn't necessarily mean that the outcome is going to be
that dog needs
some milk.
That dog,
some milk with the donut.
That dog is killing something.
Oh,
if she got a cat, if you got a dog and a cat,
oh no,
the cat is dead.
He needs milk
If you
with
got
that donut.
I hope you just got one dog, because if you got I'm just telling you right now.
You throw that donut out, man. Yeah, throw that out.
I'm just telling you.
This is his favorite toy.
Hi, Manders.
But I put it in the messages, but yeah, y'all held it down tonight, man. Technical difficulties, it happens.
Thank you so
much. It happens. We experience it all the time, you know.
Hey man, yo, this is what we gotta do, man. We gotta partner up. Tough Talk, live at the barbershop. The ladies in the building, fellas in the building. Knockout, men, Mars, women, Venus, something. You know what I'm saying? So let's we're gonna put it together. Put it together.
Yeah, man. guys versus girls or something like that,
Yeah,
man. I'm with it.
Discussions, man, and then
You said Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we could do it. We could do it.
Oh, well, you see, this is the good part when you're
Aaliyah's still on this Valentine's Day thing, huh?
I thought we was partying.
Oh, this is like the second episode now. You mentioned B-Day.
I know.
Question.
Yeah, I'm ready, T. T.
Hey,
make it happen, T.
We gotta
Let's do it.
Where the Beyonce so we
Let's do it.
You gotta get an Airbnb. Hold on.
Yeah.
Damn.
So let's make it happen. You already put it in the air.
Hey.
Okay. So
wait,
we're gonna
we
start
partying on Valentine's Day, or
we finna get lit?
We talking and having a discussion.
No.
Because I
know
we
gonna have a
Valentine's.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Lemonade. Which one?
Let me see what day Valentine's Day on. Hold on.
Let's make
Are we
it.
bringing in apple juice or we bringing lemonade?
Apple juice.
Apple cider for me. Apple cider. Sparkling apple cider.
Oh man.
Let me see what the calendar say. Anybody pull up their calendar real fast? I don't even know what my calendar at.
You gotta pull up that,
I don't want to cut T off. Somebody else can grab a calendar.
That Beyonce thing, all the single people.
Okay, so the 14th is on a Monday, so that's out. We can't do Valentine's Day.
Do something on a Friday.
But we can do it that Friday before, which will be the 11th.
Before 11th. Yeah.
Okay.
The 11th.
It's a Friday.
Which is a Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what y'all want to do?
So we chopping it up
Y'all gonna Mill do a barbecue. Mill do a barbecue.
Do that. We could do that.
I'm the one making the sacrifice because I'm driving.
That is not a plan.
I might fly down there.
You heard what Q said?
What he said?
This is what he said.
John is not a planner. He's the one up here saying, yeah.
We can do that. We can do that. I'll be there.
Hey, John, my boy said he said, nah, not Friday, man. You gotta be Saturday.
Oh.
See, man, you gotta work your schedule out, man.
What got to do with him? We can do the show. We doing the show Friday.
And then Saturday barbecue it out.
Yeah.
Good.
Barbecue it out.
We could leave from the show to Friday and go sip on
Facts.
something, and
Facts.
Saturday we do the.
So plus, if you down here, holla. Same thing.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, T.
Who said no Friday?
T, you killing us, T.
Oh, T's the only one gonna be there.
We're gonna be doing the show Friday.
No, he got his date Friday. His date Friday.
Oh, look at it. I said okay Friday.
His date Friday.
Oh man.
Okay, Friday.
He's celebrating Valentine's Day on Friday.
Oh man.
And then he gonna spend then the real person he gonna be with on Monday. So,
when is Valentine's Day?
Player.
On a Monday?
Yeah, it's on
a Monday.
Q said I gotta work.
Yeah.
I can't give you flowers. I gotta work.
No. I used to be have what Eminem says, sweaty palms. when it comes to Valentine's Day, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Nah.
T be the one. Not T. I mean, Q be the one. Was like, you know what? This is not working out. Then Tuesday he come back. Nah, I was wrong. You right. It's all my fault. It wasn't you. It was me.
Yeah, I can't do that Valentine's Day, man.
So y'all need to get together and find out where we gonna hang out.
Yeah, it's confirmed. It's confirmed on Tough Talk.
All right,
Fridays ago.
We can do that.
T can pull out that yacht.
So T, all right, you know what we can do?
Pull out that yacht, man.
All right, Tough Talk, live at the barbershop, squad up. Aaliyah in the building, Jess in the building. We're gonna bring it through. We're gonna make it happen.
Y'all make sure y'all come. You know what? This is what we're gonna do too. For that show, we need everybody to be dressed to impress.
Yes, of course.
We coming in gowns.
Look at Jess' face.
No, we just need to, we just,
let me dress to
just
impress.
be you. Bring that glow. Bring the glow with you.
Me, I will wear some tights and a shirt. That's me.
Throw some heels on with it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, throw some heels on
with
it.
Madness, tell her.
And some shades, and you in there.
And you good.
Period.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good. So listen, man, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I hope I know we had some technical difficulties.
No, you're not wearing no Tough Talk shirt.
Oh man.
Oh man.
She's so rude.
No.
You better ask John for a live at the barbershop shirt.
Damn.
So he can wear the Tough Talk shirt if he got that that tuxedo bow on it.
Dr. Johnson, you're invited too, man.
Dr. J will check in. Hey, matter of fact, what we really need to do is map out summer LA 2022.
No, T
That's the
can't.
work.
Okay.
T
For real.
can't leave town. T can't leave town.
That's the real deal.
You said you can't leave town.
Damn.
She's like, well, can't leave Friday.
Gotta work on
Can't do
that.
Friday.
We should do that in the summer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta grab that PPTO. That's
PPP loan.
No,
That's crazy.
PTO.
PTO.
Yeah.
He said he could leave.
Oh, he said he can leave. So, all right, listen, man. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, man. Technical difficulties, love connections, barbecues.
Trip.
You know what I'm saying? This is how we do.
What's up, Britt?
Britt, what up? This is what we do at Live at the Barbershop, man. We trying to educate and entertain at the same time. So I know we kind of did, fell here and there, but abandonment, we're still going to do a part 2 to this thing to try and figure out and try to make some changes. There's a couple of different things coming up in February that I will announce as far as giving back to your community. Coach's Closet. Yes, Vernon, we're coming to get you. Anyone that have any slightly used shoes that you are no longer using, male, females, any clothing, this is the organization that you need to put forward to. It's called Coach's Closet. Okay, so if you need to get in contact with him, to giving donations or anything like that, get in contact with us and we'll send it over as soon as possible. We will get some information out to the public as well. February, they will be having their drive to collect donations. So please, if you can help out with that, that would help. So
That's in your city?
That's in my city, yes. Yeah. Well, I got a lot of cities, but this is one of my cities. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how the players move. That's the way the players play.
He just
every day.
A minute ago, he's not a player. No,
I'm just singing Biggie's song. So I'm just singing Biggie's song.
Sneaky.
I said it.
Sneaky.
Yeah, no.
I did not have. No. Okay. So once again, I want to thank everyone. It's been entertaining. Thank you, ladies, for holding it down. Yeah. Madness, let's make it happen. T, as always, man, one love. And Plus was in the building too, checking in from Atlanta. Good looking on that. So LA was in the building too. I noticed that. Callie, what up? So until next week.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And once again, go out in the world and beat somebody. You were saying something to Aaliyah just now?
No, I was saying much love.
Oh, okay.
Love connect y'all a trip.
You know what? They got jokes. They low key clowning us right now. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Yeah, we will.
The barbecue gonna be live at the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? It's good. I'm gonna bring the New York down.
They might as well change the name of the show. Love Connection.
We good. It's gonna be live at the barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
We don't do a DM on this show, man.
With Jess being the host.
Oh no, none of that.
We don't do no
Jess. She taking that over. Jess is in the building. She taking over that day.
No,
it's all good.
Hey, that's how who used to do that? Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
Arsenio, yeah.
I got you, man.
Oh man. It's been love, man. Thank you very much. Thank you all, man. Thank you. So until further ado, we're out. Jess, since it's on you, you know what you gotta do.
Mildred barbecue.
Everybody.
Oh, she did do it last week.
I did. Aaliyah, you want to take it over?
Yeah. Matter of fact, let Aaliyah do it because she was chilling last week.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag, but blue, something like that.
Uh-oh.
I was hanging out on the strip.
Ooh!
Players from the Himalayas.
Yes, make sure your colors was neutral. What set you playing, cuz?
Right,
What set you playing, cuz?
None. Check us out on all platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Amazon Music, Audible, Podcaster, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio.
All day, every day. Yo, go out in the world and be somebody. Don't bum around. Yeah.
Bye.
Peace.
Go out in the world and be somebody.